When they first started making these kind of beautiful sounds, when it grew out of the jazz scene, their original name for it was beautiful music. I mean, I think they hit the nail on the head. Started calling it smooth jazz. You know, and it just kind of got pushed further and further into the corner. The time is obviously ripe to bring it out of the corner and give this beautiful genre the credit it deserves.
It's almost like the beginning of new scenes. Like when you was on the Lower East Side, you was like getting into punk in the early 70s, or you was in the Bronx getting into hip hop when it first started off. New Smooth is the boom bap of right now. You're getting a little high energy, same time, you're getting a little smoothness in your life. It's like this dichotomy in your body. It's like
hard and it's soft, hard, yin and yang, and it stirs the soul too. That's something that's really important. The other shows that I'd promote, like classical metal pop, or you know, street punk house style, or anything like that. Any of those forms of music are so loud, you know, they're so intense. But the great thing about smooth jazz, it's that neighbors at these venues I'm promoting at aren't coming downstairs, putting the sound ordinance on anything. They're actually coming down the next day. They're like, thank you, I have insomnia. You helped me go to bed last night.
DJ Baby Cheeks brings the smooth. He's like the Grandmaster Flash of New Smooth.
You know, sometimes mixing in like a little fresher elements, prog music, bubblegum garage, elevator, minimal new wave zydeco, yacht metal obviously has been hot for a while. You know, with what we're doing here with New Smooth, it's smooth jazz, but it's a little bit more in your face, you know? It's a little bit more like unapologetic. The first time I heard Shade, it felt like God was whispering into my ear and high-fiving me at the same time. I'd say like that was my entree into the music. And it's become hard. Like, you know, you walk into a record store and you ask the guy if he has any Kenny G, and he just like laughs at you. A lot of the great smooth jazz radio stations are folding up. So, you know, I kind of have to seek it out in other ways. I'm always looking for the perfect smooth.
I've been pleased by the smooth jazz 2.0 emergence, but not surprised. I've noticed, is what I've done, I've noticed. As you go deeper into these scenes, you're going to get to the great work, right? That's always the case. When an artist like this walks in the studio, they're not constrained by the length of tape that they're recording on. They're not constrained by the length of a compact disc. The streaming world has really, you know, made this prevalent now. Plus, I can send you an email, you know, through my AOL or my Hotmail account, and you'll have a link to that song that could play for months. And none of this kind of jumping up in a club. They've got to maintain that mellow. We got to break the mold here. You know, how many elevators are you currently in? These are metrics that we can track now with digital technology. I think that we could see, you know, tens of thousands of people really getting into this soon.